We might have some fun with those two. They had a very feisty playoff series last year. Booker, the drive, the finish, offensive foul. Alvarado steps in and draws the charge.
He's a pest defensively, Mike. Disruptive to everything you're trying to do, and this time off the help side. Going to put his body take a hit. Outstanding help defense. One thing to look for. Devin Booker handling the ball much more, bringing it up the court, taking the pressure over Chris Paul, having to respond to the pressure of Alvarado.
When you were playing, I don't think
you're right. I'm being politically correct.
Alvarado, what a nice find he has been for this team, but he throws it away on cue. Cam Johnson with the steal. Johnson pushing, Ayton running the floor. And DeAndre Ayton is on the board.
One thing to look for, both of these teams talk about wanting to play with pace. And right now, early on, it's Phoenix putting that imprint on the offensive end in transition.
Valanciunas, Alvarado fakes, looking, good feed, extra passing, and Valanciunas can't get at the ball. Ayton, another quick outlet. Phoenix looking to push it every opportunity. There's Paul, coming off his best game in a victory against Golden State Tuesday. He was a little cantankerous between the two. Paul, nice fake, drive in and out. Ayton right there for the trip, and it's quickly 6-0.
Because Valanciunas had to come over and try to block the shot attempt of Chris Paul. Good job by Ayton, climbing the back, going behind him, and easy tipping.
Alvarado steps in and knocks down a three-pointer.
Where's he from, Mike?
New York City.
Okay, way to represent young fella.
From Brooklyn, Rice to King High School. Bridges, nice drive inside, flips it underneath Valanciunas. Mikal Bridges off to another good start this year. Alvarado couldn't get that one to go. Paul, Booker, another fast break opportunity. Cam Johnson, the extra pass. That's a nice looking basketball from Phoenix. Willie Green upset and calls timeout.
Upset, you had three guys trotting back in transition, not sprinting back, giving the Phoenix Suns another easy opportunity in transition.
Already a 7-point lead.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. And in part by Burger King. Your Whopper, your way, you rule.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper, I rule this day. MBK, have it your way.
Is that Simo?
Giannis, what's up, dude?
Oh, man. You want to grab a selfie?
Oh, for sure.
I'll see you with the Glizzy.
All right. What's that?
I see you with that.
Ooh. Watch this. Glizzy gone. Okay, I see you. Oh, man. Hey, we're going to play one-on-one or what? Let's go.
New and existing customers get up to $800 off the Google Pixel 7 Pro with eligible trade-in.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Genius.
Introducing Ruffles Flamin' Hot Cheddar and Sour Cream. Own your ridges.
Same order, same time, every game day. Which means more tips for your dasher, business for your corner store, and just maybe a superstitious boost for your team. Support your neighborhood and your team with every DoorDash order.
Here's the problem, team. Nobody knows what Hulu Plus Live TV is.
Yeah, it comes with over 75 live channels with sports like NFL games, plus Hulu's entire streaming library.
Plus Disney Plus, plus ESPN Plus.
What if we change the name?
Give me something. No bad ideas. Let's go.
Super Hulu.
Bad idea. Hulu Gold. No.
Hulu Plus Live TV Plus.
Yeah, everybody's kind of doing the plus thing after the name.
What do we call it? Hulu Plus Live TV Plus Plus Plus.
You're saying 3 pluses? That's what you're saying? That's dumb, but we're going to go with it.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com today and get 50% off an X-HMT heat and massage unit with every chair.
Welcome back to Footprint Center as the Suns lead the Pelicans 10-3 with 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. The Pelicans are shorthanded tonight. All-star forward Brandon Ingram not available on this road trip after he suffered a concussion in the first quarter of Sunday's game against the Jazz. He will not appear on any of this road trip, which includes a trip to LA versus the Clippers and the Lakers. He's back in New Orleans and won't be available until he clears the 3 benchmarks for the NBA's concussion protocol. It begins with the return to participation requirement. A player who had a concussion may not return until he's without concussion-related symptoms at rest, been evaluated by a physician, successfully completed the NBA return to participation exertion process, which includes several steps of increasing exertion from a stationary bike, guys, to jogging, to agility work, to non-contact drills. Now, if for whatever reason he doesn't pass one of those examinations, he has to go back one step and start from there again. The final return to participation decision is to be made by the player's team physician. Mike.
All right, George, you see the numbers there, but that included a pair of 28-point games to start. In the third game, he didn't play a lot of minutes because of the injury, the concussion. Here's the play, and it happened against Utah. And obviously being very careful as Booker misses the shot. He was terrific in the playoff series last year, had an excellent season. Ingram has really blossomed last several years. If they can stay healthy, as Valanciunas gets his first bucket, not only do they have elite talent, but they've got depth this year, Mark.
They're a dangerous team, healthy and whole. And the thing you love about them is they have the ability to play different styles. C.J. McCollum at point guard position as a scorer and a facilitator. You got Ingram, you got Zion, you got a big who can rebound, protect the rim, and shoot the long ball. This team is deep and talented.
McCollum misses. Booker releases. Booker gets inside for a quick bucket. Nice recognition from Mikal Bridges.
But, Mike, are we going to just ignore the play you made on the loose ball? Not many play-by-play guys can get up, catch the ball in rhythm, still announce the game, and then toss it back in play. Outstanding recognition by the great Hall of Famer, Mike Breen.
I wanted to shoot, but it was way too out of my range. Booker always in range, not that time.
If you would have made it, I'd have said bang. Would that have been okay?
I would have hoped so. McCollum sneaks inside. Looked like he had a layup. Marshall from outside. Najee Marshall knocks down a three-pointer. One of the players from the last game who got some extra minutes. He had 15 points in the victory against Dallas. Played 33 minutes with that extra time. And Johnson can't hit. And Valanciunas the rebound. Ball one of the wires, so take it out of bounds. Pelicans, really, they're one shot away from being 4-0. They won at Brooklyn. They won at Charlotte, lost in overtime to Utah, and obviously a winnable game, and then beat Dallas.
Can't say enough about the job that Willie Green has done for this Pelicans basketball team. Everybody that's been around him raved about his imprint on this team. Just a tremendous guy that took full advantage of the opportunity presented to him.
Alvarado, good defense from Chris Paul. And Alvarado misses badly. Shot clock as his shot did not hit the iron.
You just see the impact. So now they have Bridges bringing the ball up the floor. It's the pressure that Alvarado causes, not allowing you to get into your sets.
Cam Johnson, now a full-time starter. Ayton. Booker finds Paul. 5 of 24. DeAndre Ayton. Murphy, quick outlet. Willie Green, he wants to play fast against the Phoenix Suns. McCollum gets Valanciunas. Murphy, couple of feet behind the arc. Chris Paul goes at Alvarado, poked away from behind. And Valanciunas with the outlet, saved by McCollum. Inside pass, Marshall. Alvarado sets, fires, and hits. Alvarado started at the other end, finishes it with a three.
Didn't give up on the play on the other end. Chris Paul drove by him, got back into the picture, coming up with the steals.
McCollum knocks it out of Booker's hands, but right to Bridges. Chris Paul, the extra pass. Cam Johnson in and out. Johnson trying to get his shooting in rhythm here early in the season. As Marshall out of control, turns it over. Third turnover for the Pelicans. Bridges looking to post up. McCollum knocks it away. Excellent hands defensively for New Orleans. And Murphy, a little out of control, but drew the foul. And Trey Murphy will shoot as Chris Paul gets his first.
You think if you're Willie Green, the message to your team right now is think about the lead we would have if we got back in transition to start this ball game. I mean, they have been dominant outside of not sprinting back and giving up easy basket opportunities for Phoenix.
Murphy coming off the game the other night against Dallas at 22. Hit all 8 of his field goals, including all 4 of his three-pointers. For the season's averaging 15.5 per game. And that promising rookie year, coming up this year, they have high expectations as we look at our upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow on NBA TV, 76ers and the Bulls at 8 Eastern. The next Tuesday on TNT, Bulls will be in Brooklyn, face the Nets, Timberwolves and Suns. More on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. I love the first couple of weeks of the regular season because there's always these bizarre results and you're scratching your head like, how did that happen? And everybody overreacts to the first few weeks. I saw a headline as Ayton misses the jumper and he holds his left ankle. Slow to get up. And a little bit of a limp. Valanciunas gets inside, lays it in. I saw a headline after 4 games that said, who is to blame for the Golden State Warriors 2-2 start?
Oh,
come on now.
It wasn't me? Was the answer me? It's hilarious how you look throughout the league and people overreact positively and negatively.
A nice turnaround here for New Orleans, now up by 3. As McCollum dribbles another jumper. C.J. McCollum, his first field goal. And Monty Williams doesn't like to turn around, calls a timeout. So the Pelicans shorthanded after a little slow start, now up by 5.
Michael is back, and he's more dangerous. Maybe the only way he can die is if I die too.
Halloween ends. Rated R.
Is that KFC's 2-piece drum and thigh combo?
Yup.
Is it juicy?
Uh-huh.
Is it creamy?
You know it.
Is it flaky?
Yes.
And it's only $6. That's a real steal of a deal of a meal. Wink. Hurry, this $6 deal ends soon.
You've got your grooming routine down, but you're not done until you take it to the max. MicroTouch Titanium Max, the all-new micro precision trimmer that goes where no other grooming tool can to finish your look. With micro-oscillating German stainless steel blades bonded with titanium.
Incredible. It's the difference between having a good groom and then taking it to a great groom.
Eliminate that unibrow, easily remove ear hair and nose hair, gone. Snap on the comb to tame bushy eyebrows in seconds and touch up mustaches, beards, and sideburns fast. No nicks, cuts, or irritation.
If you're not finishing your groom with Titanium Max,
You're not grooming.
Get yours now at titaniummax.com for only $14.99 or call 1-800-513-4597.
The Titanium Max is the way. It's the best trimmer I've ever used.
Microtouch Titanium Max, the finisher for the ultimate groove.
Everyone is ready for Monday Night Football. Burrow and the Bengals clash with Chubb and the Browns.
The Mexico City Club Train. Give out the now time for some tequila.
Hey, Mom. What's up, Mom? We on ESPN. Come on, bring it to that. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang, yeah. Hey, Mom, we are on ESPN tonight. We locked in. Let's get to it tonight, all right? Hey, hey, ah!
Well, it's clear we had to coax the introverted campaign to wear the microphone tonight. Staying now in the game for the first time. Tell you what, he has fun every night he takes the floor.
Has a blast. And I tell you, you need guys like that. Long bus rides, long plane rides, long road trips, long practices, constant energy, enthusiasm, and a bright spot.
Jock Landell, who's come on, paying the extra pass. Torrey Craig, his first shot, right off the bench, knocks down the three. So an early 7-point lead for Phoenix turned into a 5-point lead for the Pelicans. Under 4 to go. Devontae Graham has checked in. Larry Nance Jr. as well. McCollum's going to play a lot of minutes tonight. Rattles in his second field goal. Ball deflected out. Game McCollum acquired last year in the trade from Portland. It was kind of shocking to hear. You just always assume McCollum and Lillard and McCollum, but he has been a huge pickup for them.
And just a great leader. You know, a voice where the coach doesn't have to do all the talking and all the teaching. A guy that holds guys accountable and preaches to them how to do things the right and proper way.
Craig gets inside. Ball deflected. That was a great defensive sequence from the Pelicans. Graham back out. McCollum. Three-pointer won't go. Bridges gets a running start. Pass inside. Campaign. Passed up the layup. Booker drives. Elbow jumper misses. Torrey Craig with the hustle. Booker for three. Knocked out of bounds. Still Phoenix ball. They'll get a new 14. Jackson Hayes makes his first appearance, and Garrett Temple making his first appearance of the season. The veteran did not play in the first 4 games.
So the guy that you can trust, proven time and time again throughout the course of his career, stayed ready, ultimate pro.
Landry Shamet comes in, and Bridges will sit. Shamet back after missing the first couple of games of the season. Landell way off. Graham. Graham is a guy they'll need to score tonight. He's missing all that weaponry offensively.
And he's more than capable of doing just that. I think it's an interesting matchup because if I'm paying our Graham right now, I'm looking to be more aggressive offensively.
Temple nails a three-pointer on his first shot attempt of the season.
Great size, the ability to play either backcourt position, outstanding defender, tremendous game plan discipline.
A 14-point turnaround here in the opening period. With 2:11 remaining, Alvarado will come back in. Well, Willie Green talked about it on Tuesday night against Dallas. Doesn't look at as being shorthanded. Look at as being an opportunity for other guys. Landell, Shamet the rebound.
Sounds good. That's your hand.
Yeah. Didn't get away with that maybe a game or two. Cameron Payne rolls around and drops in for his first bucket tonight. Larry Nance. Another turnover. That's 5 for Phoenix here in the first.
Very good job by Larry Nance Jr. being up on the screen.
And there's Graham, long distance. Graham can get hot. His first shot knocks down a 3, and it's an 8-point lead now for the Pelicans. A nice feed to Shamet. Alvarado went for the fake. Landry Shamet can't get it the ball, but Torrey Craig comes in. Nothing falling long distance from Phoenix, just 1 of 9 from 3-point range, with Torrey Craig with a couple of buckets off the bench. Graham, a little shake and bake, gets inside, off balance. Booker and 4 reserves out on the floor right now for Phoenix. The double team. Oh, blocked by Nance. Rejected out of bounds. Nice defensive play from Larry Nance, playing in a city where his dad, of course, had some great years playing for the Suns.
One thing I was looking at, too, during my research, Larry Nance Jr. actually auctions off his jersey after every game, and he matches the amount paid for public schools in New Orleans. What an outstanding job of him giving back, and so many stories like that, as you're aware of, throughout the NBA.
That's a great idea.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. Do you think he's privately hoping that
there you go,
that it's a low amount on some nights?
I didn't say I was doing it. I said Larry Nance Jr. was.
Phoenix has a foul to give. Payne with a steal, but then deflected it out of bounds. 2.4 remaining.
I like that, though. You have a foul to give. Be over-aggressive as a stealer of the basketball as opposed to just taking the foul.
I don't understand why that's not done more often. So Payne almost had that steal. Graham, half court at the buzzer. Not a bad attempt, but off the mark. And that will end the first. The Phoenix Suns get off to a hot start, as Devin Booker and the Suns took a 7-point lead, but then New Orleans shorthanded turned it around beautifully. And after 1 on the road, the Pelicans lead by 6.
The more you play on my app, the more you earn with Caesar Rewards. Check it out. I'm going full Caesar. Let's go. What's full Caesar?
That's when you place a free bet while eating a Caesar's Rewards meal at a Caesar's Rewards location.
It can get pretty intense. I love it. Pick it up, pick it up. Now that's going full Caesar. All right. Well, that's out of nowhere. Bunch of tiny Caesars. Yeah, I think we should eat.
This World Series, sign up for Taco Bell Rewards and get a free Doritos Locos Tacos after the first stolen base. Last year, Ozzy Albies scored America free tacos in seconds. And this year, you can steal your taco faster than ever, only on the app.
What's that? Ooh, watch this. Lazy go.
Okay, I see you. New and existing customers get up to $800 off the Google Pixel 7 Pro with eligible trade-in.
Same order, same time, every game day. Which means more tips for your dasher, business for your corner store, and just maybe a superstitious boost for your team. Support your neighborhood and your team with every DoorDash order.
Let's take a look at tonight's studio update delivered by Taco Bell. Jalen third quarter, Donovan Mitchell with the shot fake.
Try. Check this out right here. Blue cornet. Yeah! There you go, Jalen. Spider-Man does whatever the spider can. Climbed his way to 41 points. Cavs on the way, 132, 123 in OT.
That's how you say it with your chest.
Copperfit Easy On, Easy Off graduated compression sock just got better. Now with arch support technology for targeted compression to help ease arch and ankle fatigue.
I'm so excited about these socks.
These were fantastic. The more I wore them, the better it got.
Graduated compression fabric woven into our Easy On, Easy Off sock to help reduce swelling discomfort from prolonged sitting or standing.
When I put the compression socks on, I've never felt anything like it before.
It's very exciting to wear something and then see that it really made a difference.
I don't understand why all socks aren't like this.
The most comfortable, energizing compression sock you will ever wear. Guaranteed or your money back. Get yours now at GetEnergySocks.com or call 1-800-332-9702. Order right now, and we'll include a second pair of compression socks free.
I can never go back to regular compression socks again.
Copperfit, feel the fit.
Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. We're here with Pelicans head coach Willie Green. Coach, you called the timeout early with 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. You were down 10-3. What was your message to the team at that point?
They knocked us on our heels to start the game. We have to hit first. And I thought we responded well after the timeout.
You have a lead at the moment. Now, you have 3 starters down in this game. How deep do you anticipate going on the bench?
As deep as we need to. No matter who's available for us, we're going after it. And tonight is no different. So whoever touches the floor, we'll compete, we'll defend, we'll play hard.
Willie, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, back to you.
All right, George. Willie Green played 12 years in the NBA. His first 7 with Philadelphia. The ball goes out of bounds. One of his teammates, when he was with the Sixers briefly, was Monty Williams. It was the end of Monty Williams' career, as Willie was a young player coming up. Monty Williams said he was so impressed with Willie Green, how tough he was, but his character. They became good friends back then. As Shamet knocks down the 3. Monty Williams later wound up coaching Willie Green when Monty Williams was the head coach at New Orleans, and then Willie was his assistant here in Phoenix when they went to the finals a couple of years ago. They are great friends, and they both say, that's my brother, when they talk about each other.
You never know who's watching. And that's at all times, whether you're playing, whether you're coaching, whatever the situation is. So the experience that they had as players and the way that they've been professional, the way they responded to adversity and good times, it developed a bond. I had a coach on my staff that played with me in my second year in the league, in Pete Myers, incredible basketball mind, as good as I've ever been around. I hired him as an assistant coach because I watched him on the same team as me, so I can understand the relationship.
You can hear the affection when they speak. Cameron Payne knocks down 3 back-to-back threes. By the way, that last foul was the first foul on New Orleans. There were 2 personal fouls the entire first quarter, only 2 free throw attempts. As Nance called for a moving screen, Cameron Payne took a shot and wincing a bit as he gets up.
Both of these teams, Mike, do a very good job of running offense, executing and moving without the basketball, setting screens. This time, Nance getting caught clipping Payne, but they do a great job of putting each other in position to score and get quality looks.
Well, Phoenix, they were a great defensive team last year. They've off to a good start defensively this year. Obviously, coaches always want them to improve. And the Pelicans playing some tough, hard-nosed defense. Oh, heads-up play from Payne. He couldn't grab it, so he tipped it. And 8 straight points now for Phoenix after Craig slammed. Back to tied up. A couple of minutes into this second quarter. Graham searching. Landell picks him up. Shot clock down to 3. Well, that's a tough shot. Landell got a piece of it. Excellent defense on the perimeter from the big man. Damian Lee. Shamet back to Lee. Lee goes inside. Alvarado, as you said, Mark, just a pest on that possession. Alvarado looks, finds Nance. Nance gets in the paint, flips it up, too strong. Cameron Payne. Craig, another offensive rebound. What a burst. He's been off the bench. Craig, 4 for 4. 10 straight points now. Phoenix regains the lead.
Well, Craig has been outstanding. You touched on it, Mike, defensively, and then battling extra possessions, being in position to score in the paint area.
And offensive foul called on Graham. Torrey Craig is one of those guys that never puts up huge numbers, but he just helps you win.
And as he progressed in his career, became a much better shooter, which doesn't make him a liability on the offensive end. Timely three-point shots, toughness. Put on the show early in this ball game.
He wasn't drafted back in 2014, didn't make the NBA till 2017, so it wasn't an easy road. He plays like that now. And he wants to make sure he always stays now in his 6th year. This is his 2nd year with Phoenix. Played with Denver early on. Born in Columbia, South Carolina. Has played a lot of playoff games. A lot with Denver. And then, of course, with Phoenix. Landale, foul on the entry pass. Shot won't count. Murphy will be called for his first.
Good recognition by Shaman. Switch to pick and roll, get the ball to the big guy being defended by the small.
Well, don't miss your chance to win a limited edition NBA game ball kit with a custom designed Wilson basketball, Beats Studio Buds, and NBA League Pass for the season. Visit NBAGameBallot.com or scan the code to enter now. That's a nice prize.
I heard the energy in your voice, Mike. You need a pair of beats or anything?
Shot clock at 2. Shamet recognizes that. In and out. Hernan Gomez, who just checked in. And shorthanded. So extra minutes for guys that sometimes don't play, for guys that don't play a lot of minutes. McCollum. Nice ball fake. Jump shot won't go. Marshall couldn't quite get it. Hernan Gomez had it deflected out of bounds off his leg. Phoenix ball. Bridges and Chris Paul set to return.
Chris Paul return to the Suns lineup.
But Cam Johnson did not get off the bench when the ball was out of bounds, so he has to wait.
And see Biombo getting ready to come into the game, which we saw earlier. Ayton tweaked that ankle. So an interesting thing, he's not on the bench as I look. Probably in the back getting some treatment, but it'll be interesting to see if he comes back into this ball game.
Well, he got up and he was limping, but it appeared like he was okay. And we get a retake. Get an update shortly. Damian Lee, Landale, pass to Bridges, tough catch, and a good look, and look who finishes once again. Craig's got 11 points in 9 minutes. He's hit all 5 of his shots, most of them dunks. And Phoenix 12 straight points, up by 4. C.J. McCollum, nice left hand.
So crafty. Just so crafty.
Bridges. Marshall with a rebound. McCollum draws the foul. And free throws. Only be the 3rd and 4th free throw of the game. Phoenix still hasn't shot a free throw. I always love what Willie Green was talking about with McCollum, and you touched on it, Mark. He said he's up the professionalism with his high standards for everything. High standards in terms of what everybody eats, how they travel, how they work. Not just in terms of, playing ball movement and playing hard. From every little thing off the court. So it's made a huge difference. He does not skip steps.
And it raises the volume in the room. And it holds everybody accountable and puts pressure on everybody. That's why it's more than just his talent that you got in the trade.
He's very versatile. He announced games in the Summer League for ESPN. He's a winemaker now. Sells Pinot Noir.
Doing it all.
You're trying to get a free bottle before the game. Damian Lee doesn't go. Rebound Marshall. Quick outlet McCollum. Trey Murphy. That's good. Three-pointer for Murphy. His first field goal. Again, after going 8 for 8 the other night, he's 1 for 3 tonight. Pelicans back up by 3.
That's what we're talking about, the playmaking of C.J. McCollum. Not just a scorer, but that time the skip pass in rhythm to Murphy.
We'll take a timeout. McCollum so far 8 points, 3 assists, 6.5 to go in the second. New Orleans still on top.
When it's go time, I don't let constipation stop me.
New great-tasting Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites work naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes. So you can go fast, go gently, and go on with life. New Dulcolax Chewy Fruit Bites put you comfortably in control.
Are your headlights cloudy and oxidized, making your car look bad? Are they underperforming when you need them most? Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit restores weathered headlights back to like new and keeps them that way for life. Stop wasting your time with solutions that don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go from this to this. Simply wipe away oxidation, give them a light sanding, and apply the ceramic coating. That's it. The true ceramic technology does the rest. They'll restore clarity, look great, and are guaranteed to last. Available now at Walmart.
Attention, this is an important message. If you suffer from lower back pain, hip pain, and shooting pain down your legs, you could be experiencing a sciatic nerve pain attack. Now, researchers have discovered a simple switch to instantly turn your pain off. It's called Be Active Plus, the ingenious acupressure system that applies gentle targeted compression to turn off sciatic nerve pain signals for instant relief. Just slip it on, adjust the strap, and the pain is gone.
Oh, wow. It's like a button just turned the pain off.
Wow, I can feel the pain relief already. The pain is gone.
I feel a lot of relief already.
Sciatica is an excruciating pain that radiates from your lower back down into your legs. But simply apply Be Active Plus to the trigger point on the calf just below your knee and live, work, and be pain-free.
The instant I put it on, it was like an immediate relief. I was able to stand up straighter. Oh my God, this thing really works.
The secret is the AcuPoint pressure pad that applies gentle targeted compression to the trigger point so the pain is turned off. In fact, it works so well, the FDA cleared Be Active Plus as a medical device.
With Be Active Plus, it can help apply pressure to the trigger point on the side of the calf to help relieve sciatica.
Wear it while walking, playing with the kids. Plus, it can be worn discreetly under clothes. Be Active Plus is the revolutionary drug-free way to make sciatic nerve pain go away. Call or go online to order your Be Active Plus acupressure system for the special TV discount price of just $29.99. If you don't begin to get instant relief, send it back and owe nothing. But to make this the most pain-free offer on TV, you can get a second one. Just pay a separate fee. Call or log on to buybeactiveplus.com. Order now.
Friday here at Footprint Center in Phoenix as the Suns trail by 3 to the New Orleans Pelicans. You see DeAndre Ayton, their starting center. Left ankle injury here. He has 4 points, 3 boards in 8 minutes. He's in the back being evaluated at the moment. His return is questionable, Mike.
All right, George. Assume obviously limping there, but it didn't seem that serious. Of course, there's a bunch of guys out, as I mentioned, already for New Orleans. Zion Williamson sitting on the bench. Second straight game. Alley-oop to Biyombo. Chris Paul with a perfect pass.
One thing clearly right now, New Orleans have a problem defending Phoenix action and pick and roll. How do they get back to the picture to defend the bigs driving to the cup?
Ball fights over the screen. Graham looking. Back to McCollum. Cam Johnson in pursuit. Haji Marshall. Cam Johnson, good job holding off McCollum. Cam Johnson running the floor. Gets inside. Oh, goes down hard. And falling right on top. Murphy. Both seem to be okay. Free throws for Cam Johnson. First free throws of the game for Phoenix. Johnson not scored in 8 minutes so far. Promotion with a chance to be a full-time starter. As we take a look at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm. Chris Paul's done this for a long time.
One of the greats, not just point guards, one of the greatest players has played this game, but he has plenty more left in the tank.
Suns fans, they've been a little spoiled with point guard play. That 3 Hall of Famers, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. Colin throws it up.
And another guy that should be in Hall of Fame is Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Can you think of a team that had a better foursome at the point guard position in their history?
Pretty incredible. Dennis Johnson played here as well.
Absolutely.
Stephon Marbury.
Wow.
Cam Johnson, tried to throw it down. He got fouled. Trey Murphy can't believe the call. Johnson took a hard fall, but bounces back up, kind of flexing that right hand a little bit.
But you said Dennis Johnson. That's Chris Paul, Dennis Johnson. That's 6 guys that should be Kevin Johnson, which should be in the Hall of Fame. We see the spill by Johnson, the right mindset, attacking the rim.
Murphy's picked up 3 fouls. Alvarado and Valanciunas will check back in. Cam Johnson has one of the prettiest jump shots in the NBA. Has just not found the groove just yet, shooting 38% from the field. There you see. It's under 36 for 3.
I really like him. I think he's going to be just fine.
Just think he's a terrific young player. Grant, Valanciunas can't get the bounce. Biyombo clears the boards. Alvarado takes it away. Couldn't hold on. Bridges gets it. Alvarado. And a foul ball on Alvarado. Did he just try and help up Bridges and Bridges refused?
I like that.
Is it true that did you play for Pat Riley how many years?
1.
Just the 1.
Yes, it's true.
You got fined if you helped?
Yes, it got so bad we'd find each other if you help. Can't help anybody else. And it's nothing personal. I got guys that were my brothers that I played against and grew up with. Guy like Kenny Smith, lay down. I'll let you later.
Oh, just nice sportsmanship there, Sam. Didn't mean it.
No, you did. Everybody gets a trophy type guy.
I used to think there was nothing wrong with that. Phoenix by 3, under 5 to play, 7th quarter. McCollum blocked but a foul. Bridges, a great defender that he is, I think he realizes he hit him. Objected to the call, but I think he's more frustrated. So Bridges picks up his first.
The crowd upset as they got a chance to see the replay. Felt like there was no contact. It's just the pressure, the constant pressure that C.J. McCollum puts on your defense because of the ability to score and also make plays.
McCollum he's still just 31 years old. This is his 10th year in the league. Guys average 20 or more the last 7 consecutive years. Has not made an all-star team. He's in there a conversation for best player playing right now. Hasn't been on an all-star team. And his playmaking has really been sharp early this season. Last 2 games, 12 assists, 11 assists. That's the most he's had in back-to-back games in his career. Cam Johnson off the left foot. Valanciunas clears the boards. Both teams shooting about 42%. Alvarado. Well, we saw Alvarado and Paul go at it in the playoff series last year, won by the Suns. Paul had the last laugh in that series last year. He gets the foul on Alvarado. And that was that game 6 when he was 14 for 14 from the field. 33 points, and they advanced for the second round. But it was kind of fun to watch Alvarado, who doesn't back down from anybody, including a future Hall of Famer.
And I think even Chris Paul, who's a student of the game and knows the inside and outside approaches and mentality of the game of basketball, at the end of the day, embraces and celebrates just what Alvarado was able to do. Now, you don't like it in the moment, but you appreciate it as you look down the road.
Well, I think there is a respect factor there. Let's check in with George.
Guys, I spoke to Alvarado before the game today just to ask him about what the last year and change has been like for him. He was a two-way player and, busted his behind to get into this rotation that told me about that series about playing against Chris Paul, one of the all-time greats, to him just showing him that he would not back down and that he would compete against him and battle against him. And it served him incredibly in the offseason, as well as he was a part of the Puerto Rican national team for the first time, a starter on that team, and said that experience has helped him as well. That all being building blocks for this season here moving forward for Alvarado. Mike?
Yeah, Willie Green, George asked him about it. He goes, the kid is tough and he's just a joy to be around. He's sitting down with the 3 fouls right now. And Willie Green brought up a good point. Some of these younger players, like Jose Alvarado, Herb Jones, Najee Marshall, they all played 4 years of college, and they played on a lot of big games. It's not like 1 year and they're in. So, yeah, they're young in the NBA, but they're more mature than a lot of these younger players. And even Trey Murphy played 3 years of college.
And you give credit to David Griffin and the brain trust in the New Orleans Pelicans, the job they've done finding guys like that in the draft and acquiring more and more talent.
Booker back in, looking to get it inside. Good hands, Temple and Valanciunas on the double team. McCollum switches gears, blocked by the elbow. Ducks rejection by the big man as Phoenix comes the other way. Ball foul by Valanciunas. They're in the penalty.
The elbow's giving them good minutes. But who can appreciate, as you see the block by Biombo, the penetration by McCollum, who can appreciate Alvarado's intensity against Chris Paul. We talked to him before the game, Willie Green, who was a teammate of Chris Paul, and they played one-on-one after every single practice, getting each other prepared, iron sharpening iron. And I said to Willie, who won? And just like every backup point guard in the history of the game, he said he torched Chris Paul every single day.
But that's where that respect came for those two.
I'd like to ask Chris Paul one. You think he'd say Willie?
There's no shot. McCollum steps back, three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Biombo only played in the first 4 games. Only played 2 of them in about 7 total minutes. Getting some extended time here.
And a bad foul by C.J. McCollum away from the basketball. Fouls Bridges as the ball is being brought up the court.
So Zach Zarba explaining. Yeah, they're in the penalty. So Bridges will shoot.
Those are mistakes you can't make. That's away from the ball. Bridges not even in the action.
Suns 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Make that 10 of 11. And they're not shooting a free throw in the first quarter and a half. Five-point Phoenix lead. Bridges, first player double figures for Phoenix. He's got 10. And a reach-in foul call on Biombo. He's saying there's no way. He wants a challenge. He will not get his challenge.
Now,
this was my boy. Emmett Till.
see the movie everyone's talking about.
Those pictures of your son change people's lives.
Either freedom for everyone or freedom fails.
Till, rated PG-13.
Stay tuned to get this designer pan free from Gotham Steel. Tired of your pan that scratches and sticks? Well, it's time to upgrade.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my new copper-style designer pan that's guaranteed to beautify your kitchen like never before. Eggs stick to other pans, but with mine they slide right out. And look, it still has the super durable ultra non-stick surface. It's oven safe up to 500 degrees, so bake chicken pot pie and serve it straight from the pan. And then it wipes clean with ease.
Wow, this is a beautiful pan. It looks great. Look at that. I love how they swirl. I tell you, I'm sold.
I can't believe how beautiful this pan is.
Similar hammered pans sell for almost $100, but today it's an incredibly low $19.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, call right now and you can get a matching single-serve egg pan absolutely free. You'll get it all. Call now.
Call 1-800-682-7034. That's 1-800-682-7034, or go to GothamHammered.com.
Beautiful day for basketball. The NBA is BACK, meaning everyone everywhere is about to go OFF.
Time for another run.
No sleep to a repeat.
We don't have too much time for a history lesson.
Yes, we do.
This is season
76.
Try 77. Brand new year, same old hope. This is our year.
Nah, this is our year.
What's happening next is happening now. And this game isn't leaving anybody behind.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
They help thousands, they'll help you too.
One lump sum of cash they will pay to you.
If you get long-term payments, but you need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
That was absolutely ridiculous. Boston bounces back. The Cavaliers look to keep it rolling on their home floor.
Some real stars on NBA Wednesday doubleheader next week on ESPN in Cleveland, 7:30 Eastern. Jason Tatum and the Celtics, and Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs, and then Damian Lillard and the Blazers against John Morant and the Grizzlies. Stephen A. will have his telecast on ESPN2, and our coverage ships off NBA Countdown at 7 on ESPN and the app. C.J. McCollum gets inside. Nice spins English off the glass. 14 points here in the first half. Garrett Temple guarding Chris Paul. Some old style veterans saw a nice pass and a better finish from Mikal Bridges.
Great find by Chris Paul. That time small pick and roll.
Bridges defense at the other end, throws it right back. Paul to Bridges again. Bridges falling away, shot is short. Biyombo the rebound. Bridges corner three, got it.
You fall in love with what Bridges did on both possessions, defense and offensive, but Biyombo's presence, he's been outstanding when called upon.
15 points for Bridges here in the first half. This is Phoenix's largest lead. Both teams have led by 8 now. Valanciunas fakes, goes at Biyombo, left-handed hook, won't go. Marshall, the follow off the mark. Biyombo clears the boards again. 7 rebounds in 5 minutes for Biyombo, and a beautiful block shot. Chris Paul with his first field goal.
And again, the Pelicans having a problem defending the high screen and roll.
Graham answers a much-needed bucket for New Orleans as we hit the 120 mark left here in the first half. Pass looked like it was kicked. But still in play. Biyombo not expecting that. Booker finds some room. Mid-range, and rattles that one home. Booker just 3 of 9 from the field, 6 points, but it puts Phoenix up by 9. Valanciunas and the foul.
Smart move by Valanciunas. Inside pivot, so he faces Biyombo, his hands on him, elevates, shot. That's a foul in the act of shooting. This is the right call. Turns because he's on him. Pushes the left hand. You get away with it at times. Gets caught on the way up. Goes to the foul line for the possible 3-point play.
6 points for Valanciunas. It's right at halftime coming up with Stephen A., Michael Wilbon, Jalen Rose. On a busy night in the NBA.
How good is that group and the job they do?
They have some fun. Meanwhile, Pelicans, without their 2 top scorers and their best defensive player, trying to hang in against one of the elite teams in the NBA. Right now, 55-49. As Garrett Temple picks up the personal. They've been in the penalty for about an hour. Ball back. Temple. And you kind of touched on this before, Mark. And I'm just gonna add to it. Because I do this annual tribute to this guy. Garrett Temple is one of the best people in the NBA. I've heard more players tell me he's the best teammate they've had than probably any other player in my years doing the league. Bradley Beal calls him the greatest teammate he's ever had. He's a pro, a class act, and he can play. He's always prepared. Some years he doesn't play as much, doesn't matter. Same work ethic, same way he goes about his profession. Every team needs a Garrett Temple as Bridges steps out of bounds.
He'll find himself having a career and having a career after that. Whatever he wants, because of the impact that he's had and the way he's gone about handling his business.
11 teams he's played for in his 13 years. This is his second year in New Orleans. Ball knocked out of bounds. 29 seconds remaining here in this first half. If you're just tuning in, no Zion Williamson, no Brandon Ingram, no Herbert Jones. No Dyson Daniels, the impressive rookie. Williamson and Jones expected to play in the next game. Temple, another 3. Again, his first action of the season, and he's 2 for 2 from downtown. It's back to 5.
You set him up like that, Mike, he has to make the next shot.
Shot clock turned off. 36-year-old Temple guarding a 37-year-old Chris Paul. Now picked up, ball knocked away. Marshall has it, gets it off from half court. And that will end the first half. Pelicans hanging tough, though short-handed. As Phoenix up 5, Mikal Bridges, the leading scorer with 15 on 5 of 7 from the field. C.J. McCollum doing a lot for New Orleans. Well, their first meeting since the playoff series from last year. 57-52 Phoenix. First half analysis coming up. The turn at halftime after this break.
Wakanda showed us all that nothing is impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world? Keep forging your own path. And keep shining for everyone to see. After all, you never know where you'll find inspiration. Let's bring the next great idea to life.
See Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever in theaters November 11th.
Is that going to fit everyone? Easily. 12 customers total. Welcome to hospital. This is insane.
On November 18th. Who are you?
I don't even care.
This entire evening has been painstakingly planned. We're gonna die to do this. You are not a part of that plan. So are you with us or with them?
Get that out of the way.
The Menu, rated R, exclusively in theaters November 18th.
Bruins. Score!
Pelicans, Rangers. An original 6 matchup.
That is hockey.
Thursday on ESPN+.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. Our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead, and from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com today and get 50% off an XHMT heat and massage unit with every chair.
Let's take a look at tonight's Money Moves brought to you by Chime, Jalen. Second quarter, Jeremy Grant finds a cut and shaded shot. Look at this. Yeah, Jalen.
The young fella making money moves, Stephen A. Western Kentucky never played in the game, entered the draft.
Ensuing Rockets your possession, Jay Sean Tate turns it over. Laugh, love. It's a shaded shot for the Lord. Have mercy. Former Trailblazer.
Hey, Google, call Candace. Where are you at? I'm out of town. Any chance you can come through? Already on the way. We got next. This is Taylor Ruffs reporting live. What started off as a neighborhood pickup game has reached epic levels. This could be the best pickup game of all time. Let's go!
New and existing customers get up to $800 off the Google Pixel 7 Pro with eligible trade-in.
The NBA is back, and with FanDuel, this season's looking better than ever. Because right now, new customers get a no-sweat first bet and get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on everything from spreads to same-game parlays. And when you win, you can get paid instantly. Now that's truly a thing of beauty. Make every moment more with FanDuel. New customers get a no-sweat first bet and get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime.
Welcome back, everybody. Stephen A. Smith, Jalen Rose, Mike Wilbon. We got a few good games tonight. Let's go to a couple of them right now. How about Boston versus the Cleveland Cavaliers? We might see a playoff matchup between those two late fourth quarter. Cavs up 1. Donovan Mitchell can't get the jumper to go, but Malcolm Brogdon saves the loose ball. Look at what happened. Jaylen Brown takes it the other way. Euro step. Yes, Jaylen Brown did.
Doing a terrific job of attacking the basket in transition. He and Jason Tatum, that's when they're there.
Look at Karis LeVert with the step back 3. Donovan Mitchell wasn't the only one to have 41. He did too. Cavs going to win 132-123. The Lakers, T-Wolves, no surprise here, y'all. Late second quarter, Russell Westbrook turns back the clock. Check him out. Drives and spins. Look at him right there on D'Angelo Russell. It gets the left to go. Westbrook rocks the baby. Lakers down 4 though. 20 seconds later, LeBron with the give and go. But Westbrook back to LeBron. Yeah, Wilbon.
Okay, you don't have to shoot threes. You can still pass the ball.
But guess what? But when you can't shoot threes like Anthony Edwards, look at that right there. Timberwolves get the win. 111-102. Y'all saw the final score. Jalen, what did you make of the Lakers? 0-5 on the season right now.
Well, I'm just watching for the temperament of one LeBron James. He hasn't been on a team that has been this inept since his rookie season. And when you're in a room, they say the most honest people are kids and elderly. And LeBron is that in NBA year. It'll be interesting to see how he responds to these struggles.
You know it's bad when everybody's sitting there giving the Lakers a round of applause because they shot 9 for 29 from three-point range.
The best of the year.
And it's their best of the year at 31%. Will.
It wasn't best of the year. I know. It's like grading on the curve, right? You got to do that with the Lakers. I thought they hung in there pretty well considering the size advantage Minnesota has, and yet no Anthony Davis.
No Anthony Davis. Rudy Gobert, 22 points, 21 rebounds. Of course, Anthony Edwards with 29. What's your expectations for Minnesota this year?
I like what Minnesota did in the offseason by going after Rudy Gobert because here's the thing I want to put out there. you want to keep Anthony Edwards as long as possible.
Yes.
So you feel like you're going for it. I like that Twin Tower move. Karl Anthony Towns won the 3-point contest. He's a knockdown shooter. I like it.
Real quick, your expectations for Minnesota this year?
I want to see them get smarter and savvier and grow into. It's not just physical. We know they got the physical talent, Stephen A., but they can't have any meltdowns. It's beyond that now. You got veteran players.
Playoffs with a chance to get out of the first round.
There you go.
You saying playoffs with a chance to get out of the first round. You saying you want to be smarter.
Yes.
We wish the Lakers were smarter and could play better and could talk about the playoffs. But we're not getting that from the Los Angeles Lakers. Excuse me?
They still trending.
That is true.
They're not going to lose to Utah.
Excuse me.
They're not losing.
You don't know who they'll lose to based on what you see. They're losing to
Jordan
everybody.
Clarkson.
What's their record now? 0 for 5. That's what I thought. Back with more in a minute. Next thing you know, look at this right here. That Landry Shamet? Off the three. Look at that right there. Phoenix 57. 52. Back with more in a minute.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Hello, little one. Welcome to the great unknown. Not the okay unknown or the underwhelming unknown. It's the great unknown for a reason. It's a world of endless possibilities and adventures you can't even imagine. Toyota, let's go places.
It's your boy, Biggie!
That is Reggie Bush, dressed up as a Wendy's piggy bag.
Come on, Gets! There it is! No, not the drinks, man.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 Biggie bag.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is holiday gifting happiness. Because going back in time, this special gift tray was full of fresh festive favorites from Nuts.com. Delicious nuts, dried fruits, sweets, and other treats, freshly prepared in our kitchens and delivered in a flash to satisfy every craving. Create your own gift tray or choose from our delightful gift baskets and tins, including the box of Winter Wonderland. Nuts.com. Every flavor of happy. Enjoy free shipping with your first order.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping, we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
When it comes to NBA basketball, the action is nonstop next level. And NBA League Pass gives you more. Stream more live games. Get more expert analysis, more camera angles, more classic games, more incredible action, all the way you want. NBA League Pass. Subscribe today and stream more. Welcome back to the Toyota Halftime.
Back here at the half, Phoenix Suns up 57-52 on the Pelicans. Will Bond. Talk to me about this. I'm looking at the Pelicans here without Zion Williamson, without Brandon Ingram, only down 5 right now. We saw what they did in the playoffs. We see what they've been doing thus far earlier this season. What are your thoughts about that?
Dad, people talk about the Clippers having the deepest team in the league right now. Maybe the Pelicans are right there with it. I mean, you got no Brandon Ingram, you got no Zion in this game, and yet it's not just like guys filling in individually. They look complete.
Real quick, what you expect in the second half?
I'm expecting a Phoenix Suns team to try to free up Chris Paul, in particular pressure in the backcourt. So many times, in particular, when Alvarado's in the game, they needed Bridges or somebody else to bring the ball up. They need CP3 to get going offensively. Devin Booker to knock down some threes.
Yeah,
Booker 0 for 3 in the first half. That can't continue.
Well, this ain't the Golden State Warriors. So for some reason, he gets up for them, down for others. We'll see whether or not that continues.
Listen, Crowder.
The second half is coming your way. Bismack Biyombo had one basket. in the first half. But here it was.
You know the sense.
Nobody
57.
beats the Biz. Nobody beats the Biz. 57-52. Back for the second half in a minute.
NBA Halftime is presented by Toyota, who reminds you to get out there and make every drive special. From your daily commute to a road trip and all the adventures in between. Toyota, let's go places.
Go.
Here's the thing about wrong turns.
What the heck was that?
They invite serendipity.
Whoa!
The unimaginable. The unexpected. The unforgettable.
Hang on.
So embrace wrong turns. Because you never know
Hey,
where your next wrong turn will take you.
look at this.
Wow.
Toyota, let's go places.
The more you play on my app, the more you earn with Caesar Rewards.
Check it out.
I'm going full Caesar. Let's go.
What's full Caesar?
That's when you place a free bet while eating a Caesar's Rewards meal at a Caesar's Rewards location.
It can get pretty intense. I love it. Pick up. Now that's going full Caesar.
All right. Well, that's out of nowhere. Want your tiny Caesars?
Yeah, I think we should eat.
Oh man, that's cool. I'm really liking what you're doing with this overall shape.
She's a little shy right now. She understands she's getting paid.
Opening shot. A car comes in to front.
Oh, Birdie, come on, yeah!
Are you goping?
No! Yes! I'm good at this.
I got this mountain bike for only $11.
DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. This KitchenAid mixer sold for less than $26. This iPad sold for less than $43. And this PlayStation 5 sold for less than $1.
I want these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
I got these 3 suitcases for less than $40.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
We're told that success is all about making it on your own. But the truth is,
Need some help? Come on, come in.
nothing great gets done alone. That's why there's Shopify. With Shopify, you can set up your online store, you can sell on social media, or you can sell in person with our point-of-sale system. It doesn't have to be lonely at the top. Join the millions defining success on their own terms. Start your journey with a free trial today.
I got you, man. I got you. Come on. Hey, way to get the lead back. Way to get the lead back. Oh, I'm back. Get out. Oh. Woo. Good pass, 3. Great look, great find. Good job, guys. Back. Just got to run smart.
All right, now these might be our best towels for sure.
Hey! One.
Thanks to Cameron Payne. Valanciunas for wearing the mic tonight. Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm from Phoenix. Second game of our doubleheader. And a 5-point lead for the Suns. First half stats brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. And you see the Suns struggle from three-point range, but they got a lot of free throws. Their bench playing well, led by Torrey Craig's 11 points. As the Pelicans again shorthanded, but C.J. McCollum with 14 points. The rest of the team balanced scoring. What's key has been for New Orleans to stay in the game, Mark, and key for them to try and get a win shorthanded tonight?
Well, like they gave the Phoenix Suns early scoring in transition offensively with opportunities, but they did a good job of battling and competing. Guys came in understanding and missing key parts. If I'm Willie Green, I'm satisfied with the energy and effort, but we can get out of here with a victory.
Najee Marshall, Jose Alvarado, and Trey Murphy in the starting lineup with no Williamson, no Ingram, and no Jones. Valanciunas lets it go out of bounds. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum and Valanciunas, the two usual starters, are in there.
And Chris Paul got hit in the face by like C.J. McCollum as he was attempting to make a pass inadvertent hit on his face.
Valanciunas, little fake, double team. Alvarado up top. McCollum has to throw it up. Shot clock winding down. Hits the rim. Batted off the backboard. Nice save, and Valanciunas throws it down. First, he batted it off the backboard, and Marshall was there to tip it to him. Heads up play, and it's back to three. And Johnson shut off nicely by Marshall. Biyombo starting the second half, but no DeAndre Ayton as Bridges knocks that. With more on DeAndre Ayton, let's check in with George.
Thanks, Mike. Bad news for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton left ankle sprain, will not return tonight, so they'll have to go with Bismack Biyombo and a number of other players at that center position. I also spoke to Pelicans assistant Jaron Collins about any adjustments for them in the second half. He said they need to adjust to the Suns' adjustment of blitzing C.J. McCollum as they adapted to that in the second quarter. And they also need to get the big man, Jonas Valanciunas, involved a little more. Mike?
Thank you, George. Biyombo very active, but it wouldn't go down for him. Murphy for three.
Well, it's unbelievable night in and night out watching how easy guys in this league shoot that three-point shot. It is beautiful to watch.
Well, Murphy came in fifth in the league in three-point percentage, 13 of 19. Tonight he's 2 for 4. And an offensive foul call.
No, it's the wrong call. Biyombo swiped Valanciunas in the face on the way down the floor inadvertently again, but got caught. Either that or Valanciunas sold the contact, but clearly one of those two things took place.
The officials discussing, is it a transition take foul? No.
I don't think it was a take foul. It was running down the middle of the floor.
Well, Biyombo picks up his third. Now that's important with, as George just reported, Ayton done for the night. Just 8 minutes for DeAndre Ayton. Didn't look that serious. I mean, you never know. You got to wait till tomorrow. Usually you find how much swelling. McCollum, Alvarado deep in the corner, nails the three-pointer. Alvarado's third three-pointer. The game is tied once again. And a whistle of foul. Alvarado picks up his fourth. Paul and Alvarado join. There they go.
The one thing to watch with Alvarado in these situations, Chris Paul is a master at selling contact. So you have to be smart and not try to put too much pressure on him. Keep yourself in the ballgame.
And I say this with nothing but praise. Alvarado is a real irritant.
You ever met Jeff Van Gundy?
Booker. Poked away by Murphy. Nice steal. Alvarado stops. And hits another three-pointer. He's 4 for 5 from downtown. And 9 straight points by New Orleans. They're up by 3.
What a stop by the New Orleans Pelicans in the second half.
Cam Johnson can't get it to go. Booker's tip misses. Valanciunas tips it, but Biyombo comes away. Ball to Bridges. Bridges off the bounce. The spin move. Falling away. Boy, that's pretty.
And much more comfortable allowing him to initiate his own offense. And it's going to take them to the next level because he's only going to get better and better at doing just that.
Does he need to be more aggressive offensively?
I believe so, and I believe ultimately that's what Monty Williams and the staff has been preaching. He completes what Chris Paul and Devin Booker is able to do off the dribble. Another guy that can initiate offense.
Marshall with another bucket. Booker with another bucket. Been quiet early for Booker, just 6 points in the first half. Remember, he's had 30 points plus the last 3 games. Marshall. Biyombo. 9 rebounds for Biyombo. Booker gets inside, rattles it in. Back-to-back buckets for Devin Booker. He wanted a foul as well. By the way, Biyombo's got 10 rebounds. Alvarado, he's upset. Thought it was kicked, and they do call it. Chris Paul not happy. But Alvarado was right. That's my bad, he says. How often did you say that when you played?
17 years. I don't think I've ever said it.
Valanciunas against Biyombo. C.J. McCollum. He thought he got hit. He's hopping mad, but right there, Marshall will pick it up. Marshall having another good game. He's got 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Second straight start. Mikal Bridges. Murphy tracks it down. Well, knock that around. So you look at Alvarado, Marshall, Murphy getting to start that. All three of them, these young players, they just have a bounce to them.
I wouldn't want to face them every day in practice. The way they compete at a high level, they trust each other. They just play the right way, as Larry Brown would say.
Valanciunas, nice old-fashioned post move. Pelicans back up by 3. Valanciunas in double figures with 11. Devin Booker, scoop layup. And free throws for Booker, his first free throws of the night. That's been something he's been doing quite a bit all season long. He had 34 free throw attempts in the first 4 games, but none so far this evening. Upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow on NBA TV, 76ers, who had a good win in Toronto tonight. They play the Bulls at 8 Eastern. Then Tuesday on TNT, Bulls in Brooklyn. And then the Timberwolves and the Suns. The regular season starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. 1-point game, 5 minutes gone by here in the third. Valanciunas fakes. Biyombo keeps him away. Alvarado, little mid-range. Valanciunas tip, no good. And then deflects it out. They say last touch by Biyombo. We're going to have a timeout.
It takes fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts, good days, and bad ones. But you'll never quit because you're in this together. It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
The hiring process used to be the death of me, but with Upwork, the hiring process is fast and flexible. Behold all that talent. This is how we work now.
Buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats, you get the 11th ticket free. I wonder what my 11th will be.
Hey, you trash!
Living rent free in a hockey player's head?
Or maybe just make some noise!
What's your 11th?
The number 3 means perfection. It's a party, not a crowd. In some places on Earth, it even evokes the divine. Choose between the advanced and dynamic 330i, the adrenaline-inducing M340i, or the electrified 330e. It really is the magic number. The 3. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. See your local BMW center today for exceptional lease and finance offers.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Genius.
Introducing Ruffles Flamin' Hot Cheddar and Sour Cream. Own your ridges. Jeez.
Ironic. Gentlemen, struggling with deception.
2 things I hate dropping. Calls, calls.
So you need a better network. And Verizon's the Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 fine.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, their best unlimited price ever. Whether you're in the city or on the road.
Reception.
You're getting the network you want for the price you love.
Touchdown!
Get Verizon for just $30 a line and $900 when you switch your family. Only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
It's time for you to call the shots. It's important to have a say in what is going on in the world around them. But to make your point, you need to get in the game. It all starts with voting. It puts people in place to change some of the dynamics.
Democracy absolutely depends on voting.
You make an impact more than you would know. Make your voice heard. Get in the game. Vote.
Back here in Phoenix, we're here at the Footprint Center. They'll be utilizing it as a voting center November 7th and 8th. This building's had a lot of different name changes. Footprint Center. Nice inbound center throw down by Murphy. That's just poor defense from Phoenix. Also a perfectly executed out of bounds play. Ball will bring it up against Alvarado. And a little chirping between the two.
To be expected.
Alvarado fights over the screen but gets lost. Cam Johnson. That's good. Johnson with his first field goal of the night. Got a bunch of free throws, but he was 0 for 4, and he ties the game. Alvarado scoop layup. Bridges can't control it. Pelicans ball. And as Devontae Graham checks back in.
This great read by Chris Paul. Selling the shot, get two guys jumping. Hits the open man. That's good old-fashioned basketball. And great recognition by one of the great PGs in the history of this game.
Murphy inside. Doesn't get the bounce. Johnson the rebound. Here comes Johnson. Aggressively gets it in. Biyombo flips it up and in. Bismack Biyombo. Now with 4 points, 10 rebounds, couple of assists, couple of block shots. And he'll play big minutes with no DeAndre Ayton for the rest of the way. Following that sprained ankle in the first half. Marshall knocks it down. Marshall now with 13 points.
You talked about it, Mike. He plays well.
This ball finds all the way out to Booker. Jumper from Booker. They're just so lethal from mid-range.
I love his game. Everything about his game.
He's shooting 53% from the field as Biyombo calls for a goal zone. And that's the thing about the Phoenix Suns. Their three top scorers, Booker, Ayton, and Bridges, are shooting 53%, 55%, and 57%. That is great offensive efficiency.
That's winning basketball.
Don't you think, though, Mark, on a lot of that, and all three of those guys, so much of it is about shot selection?
Absolutely. You're not taking reckless shot attempts, and you're trusting the system. And it puts you in position to get to the spots that you're most effective and efficient at.
McCollum, Valanciunas with the flush. DJ McCollum with his 8th assist. I tell you what, we saw it a little bit last year, and now this year, and he's got some terrific playmaking talents.
Absolutely. And a guy that, is comfortable playing either backcourt position. As a secondary fiddle to a guy like Dame Dollar, or as a primary ball handler and playmaker.
Bridges, line drive, ties the game on a three-pointer. Like McCollum last year, he averaged 5 assists a game last year, splitting between Portland and Wallings. Always been good that, but a double-figure assist now, a couple of games in a row, or turns it over there. Bridges to Johnson running the floor, beautiful pass, and Cam Johnson puts Phoenix back on top. McCollum blocked by Bridges. Booker to Paul. Paul for 3. And Bridges could not control it. Pelicans will get it.
How about the pass by Bridges? A little bit like Magic Johnson, a look away.
And then a beautiful block down the other end.
Let's take a look at this. Threading the needle on point in transition. Then he gets the goggles on his way back down the floor. Cam Johnson recognizing the play made by his wing partner.
Bridges, one of the terrific young players in this league. 23 points, 3 assists, and usual great defense. And Marshall hit Craig in the face.
What I love about that play does not happen if Craig is not picking up full court and trying to create havoc defensively.
Now, I don't know if the ball was inbounded, which should. Craig shaken up. Marshall picks up his second foul.
Clearly by Marshall trying to get open, swipes the face of Craig.
Landale comes back in for the Suns.
But that doesn't happen if Craig is not battling and trying to be disruptive defensively. We're seeing both teams committed to doing just that.
Yep. So the offensive foul. Larry Nance Jr. is back in. Booker once again guarded by Garrett Temple. Step back shot. Graham with the rebound. Trey Murphy leaves, fighting over the screen. Murphy, though, gets inside. Landale took a shot in the face. And as the ball will go back to Phoenix. Got a little physical out there right now.
Now, you as a former ref, do you look at this play and say, Landale is on the floor for a reason? Did I miss something, or do you just say, get up?
No, absolutely. You think you missed something.
Have you ever missed calls?
But you're going to miss something. There's no such thing as an officiate a game perfectly. It just doesn't happen. I mean, players miss shots and refs miss calls. Landale throws it up and in. He's healed. It's amazing how much better you feel on the offensive end. Landale had a terrific game the other night. Nance. Murphy. Way off that time. Here comes Damian Lee. The former Warrior. Nice pickup for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges cuts inside and finishes. Mikal Bridges now with 25. Timeout New Orleans as the Suns go up by 6. 9 of 12 from the field. Bridges and some terrific defensive plays.
Michael's back. And he's more dangerous. We finish this now. Let's go.
Halloween ends. Rated R. LeBron for Father Time. Fight, bro.
Make this shot, it's over. I'm undefeated.
The clock is ticking. Father Time, he can't be far behind. I can do this all day. It's up. It is very old. Very old. Is this the end?
LeBron wins. Class of NBA superstar. Unbelievable. And let me tell you,
You ain't seen nothing yet.
DeMar and the Bulls stampede in the Barclays for an East showdown. As KD and Brooklyn are hoping for nothing but nets.
Now that.
Then Cat and the Wolves have that pack mentality. But Booker and the Suns know how to crank up the heat down in the valley.
Yo, missed it.
Bulls Nets, Timberwolves Suns, Tuesday on TNT.
Now you can get your favorite jersey faster than ever at Fanatics.com. Introducing Fanatics MVP with next business day shipping. Official jerseys from all the leagues and teams you love. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
We're told that success is all about making it on your own. But the truth is, nothing great gets done alone. That's why there's Shopify. Shopify, you can set up your online store, you can sell on social media, or you can sell in person with our point-of-sale system. It doesn't have to be lonely at the top. Join the millions defining success on their own terms. Start your journey with a free trial today.
When we started selling my health products online, our shipping process was painfully slow. Then we found ShipStation. Now we're shipping out orders 5 times faster, and we're saving a ton.
Go to ShipStation.com/try and get 2 months free.
Well, he's the game's leading scorer, and he's the NBA's current Iron Man. You see tonight 314 consecutive games. The NBA record for most consecutive games played will never be broken. AC Green, 1,192. Bridges would have to play every game until the end of the 2032-33 season to break the record. He'd have to play every game for the next 10 and a half years to break the record.
Like, haven't you learned to never say never?
It will never be broken.
Especially with the load management, right? Shout out my guy, AC Green.
I think Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has a better chance of being broken than that one.
Bridges said, I'll see you in, what's that, 21, 35?
32, 33.
Oh, wow.
Graham, Garrett Temple. That's on short. He hit his first couple. About a foot short on that one. As Phoenix lead is 6 with 2.5 to play here in the third. Booker, the campaign. Booker, some contact as Graham bumped him. They're going to say in the act of shooting.
The recognition by Booker, realizing they would trap him off the pick and roll, goes away from the screener. And Herman Gomez creates the contact.
Now, you could probably say this about a number of great players. But Devin Booker, when you watch him play, he could have played in any era.
And he'd be special in any era.
Right.
And you know what I love about him the other day? He gets into it with another special guy, Klay Thompson. You didn't see any trash talking afterwards. Sure, they got into it during the game, but both guys showed tremendous respect, appreciation, and admiration for the way they competed and went about their business in between the lines. Basically, and saying, I'll see you next time.
Yep.
But didn't trash talk.
Nope. Did you see what Klay Thompson said? As Graham has it, he said after his injury, one of the first players to call him was Devin Booker.
Absolutely.
As Hernan Gomez shot won't count, foul came before. And this was Tuesday night. As Thompson and Booker were joining at each other, Thompson wound up having his first ejection of his career. But there is real respect between the two of them. That was just I don't know if I've seen an October game that had as much back and forth and feistiness as that one.
Loved it. And what it basically both guys saying it may happen again. But that doesn't take away my love and appreciation and respect for you. But in between these lines, you got to see me.
Mandel finds Booker. Cameron Payne. 3-pointers good. And the lead is up to 11. 14 straight points, largest of the game for Phoenix.
Right now, this is beautiful offense that the Phoenix Suns executed.
Graham didn't have a lot of room, but he was able to draw the foul. And say in the act of shooting, first foul in the last 2 minutes. Well, that's before upward motion. So Graham to shoot. Graham now in his second year in New Orleans. Kansas Jayhawk. He had 1 year he averaged over 18 a game.
I want to give a special shout out. I had the privilege of coaching for 3 years in this league, and one of my absolute favorite guys that I've ever had an opportunity to be around is assistant coach for the Phoenix Suns. He's going to be a head coach one day in this league. It's his birthday. Jared Jack. Salute to him. I went to his wedding in the offseason. Beautiful bride and him put on a show. And he's as good as a guy you will find in this league.
39 years old today. Played 13 seasons. Was one of those that no matter where he played, you got quality effort every night. You got leadership. You got professionalism. And now a coach sharing his knowledge. Oh, Shaman Kalam. That was a connection. There's Jared Jackson. He was a tough guy,
man, and still could play. Duke finished his career and won a Big Three championship.
offensive foul on Hernan Gomez. Landell took another shot in a rough quarter for him physically. By the way, you know who else's birthday today? Lenny Wilkins, 85 years old, Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame player, and he also got in the Hall of Fame as an assistant with the Dream Team.
Brooklyn's own Lenny Wilkins. I had the privilege of playing for him with the Toronto Raptors. Class act.
Final minute, third quarter. Booker double, stolen by Murphy. Murphy's got some good instincts defensively.
Shoot the three, great instinct. Going to get better and better offensively.
But that's what he does best.
He's done a very good job finding talent with the draft.
Campaign. And a sweet move to the basket. Back up. 91-83. Make that 93. 10-point lead. Winding down the third quarter. Nance, 4 to shoot. Mid-range short. Hernan Gomez keeps it alive. Another wide open three-pointer. Booker fouled by Nance. We did have a foul to give, so it will not result in free throws.
Like, you know, you watch before the game in the layup line, and you see Campaign jumping up and down, doing songs and reciting lyrics, and you think this guy's not ready. You couldn't be further from the truth. He stays ready, and give him credit. He is an outstanding guard playmaker, especially coming off the bench, and he's done a great job for the Phoenix Suns.
Inbound, Hernan Gomez deflects it. Landell throws it up at the buzzer. That ends the third. Pelicans had taken a lead at one point in the third, but Phoenix went on a beautiful run. Booker with 16. But it's Mikal Bridges, the hot hand, the leading scorer in the game. He's got 25. We head to the fourth here in Phoenix. Suns up by 10.
Hey, Bug, I know you don't like voicemails, but I hope you're doing great. I wish I was with you. You are so brave. Just keep getting out there. And I hope you know how lucky I am to be your dad.
Toyota, let's go places.
Breaking news, the body of Emmett Till has been found.
Can you bring Emmett's black
Bones
suit?
in no kind of shape to be seen by
He's in just the right shape.
Either freedom for everyone or freedom fails.